So I will just tune in for a few seconds here to Cancer and the person most on your mind. Okay. So this is what they would, this is their most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. And this is what they would want to happen between you two there. And this is how they view the past. Knight of Swords, Eight of Swords, King of Pentacles. I think they have been very protective of themselves and maybe scared of criticism and trying to keep people at bay, to not let them criticize them or tell them that they are bad or not good enough or not this, not that, because that was a trigger to them. They are a person that thinks a lot and they want to stay on top, or they feel like they feel more dignified if they can stay on top and not let anyone get close to their throat or criticize them and other things. I think they have true love for you here, but this protectiveness and this fear of criticism is making them almost unreachable. And this is what they would want to happen. And we have the High Priestess here with the Ten of Cups and the Wheel. So I'm thinking they are dreaming of getting close to you again. With the High Priestess, you put yourself in a position of self-respect, and they can only be invited in with the correct behavior. 10, the Wheel, 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups. They want to give the right behavior, but well, we'll see. They think they are up for it. They think they can do it. Okay, that they can find the key to your paradise, and that they have figured it out. And here we have the most likely action they will take. So the divine doesn't have the same hopes. They still see them as quite irresponsible, quite combative, that they can't listen to what another person says. They immediately react and maybe lashes out due to them not being so experienced. So the less experienced they are, the more they lash out, because they feel less worthy or less dignified and less sure of their own point of view. So they are they get immediately very triggered. 8 of Cups, Magician, and they also have like an element of escapism. If things doesn't go their way, they run away as a way to manipulate people, maybe ghosting you or something else. If you said something that made them feel like this child here, and then they are gone out the door. This is how, it's a way they use to communicate, like, that's not going to work with me. Hasta la vista. Okay. And so here we see the past. We have a 4 of Cups and the Page of Swords. So they are very emotional, very like highly sensitive, and they don't like it, and they don't want anyone to disturb their inner waters. And there is an issue of a childhood trauma, of a certain vulnerability that they don't want to relive. They don't want to put themselves in that position again. So they're guarding like everyone that wants to stir up their emotions. And here we have the Queen of Cups. So that is you. And you are more like in tune with your own feelings. So you are less reactive and might have less insight in how people that can't handle their emotions feels. When holding these cards, it feels like you have gotten enough of the drama, and you don't make much drama out of it. It's just like, oh, okay, if that's so important for you. It's not more than that. You are still you. You are not changed. You feel the same thing you do, but you just take consideration, and you also slightly turn away from the person. And then we have a 5 of Pentacles and a 10 of Pentacles. So this feels like your feelings in this situation, that since this person is somewhat overreactive, overprotective of themselves, you feel like it's no getting close to them. You can't talk to them. You can't exchange emotions with them. They are kind of discarding your superpower, which is empathy and emotions, and this is how you connect with people. And when you try to connect, they are this protective. So you are taking your love kind of elsewhere and seeing if there's someone else that could find a way to communicate with you on a less reactive level, and where you can create your future with this person. So this person sees that they have been maybe a little bit childish and overprotective, and that this has scared you away, that you are now looking to give your love elsewhere. And you didn't make much fuss about it. It's just like drifting away like this. Okay, so you don't love me enough. That's okay. It's your choice. And here they stand, protective of their emotions, and to what end? There's no one there to protect themselves against. So they realize, like a little bit, that this kind of behavior is pushing you away. So that's how they see the past. But they also know that they did this because it felt dangerous, and it felt good for them to stand up for their inner child. And it probably was, because their trauma is probably people criticizing them, making them feel small and insignificant. And here they stood up to protect themselves. It's just that they might have, they maybe should have done that towards the people that actually deserved it, instead of you, that just, okay, so graciously I'm moving away. So they kind of aim their ammo towards the wrong person, and that might be what they are realizing, that it just scared you away there. Okay, so this is what they would want to happen. Page of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles. So they would want to offer you a new start. They would want to maybe come down a little bit with their drama and make a new offer towards you, and see if they can almost call you back. It's like a deer in the forest, like really shy like this. Death. If we have a connection with a deer and we have built up their trust, and then we do something that scares them, it might be the last time we see this deer. And this is what this person fears. So now I have my rhyming guide with me again. Okay. And 6 of Cups and 7 of Cups. They would very much want to reconcile with you, but they don't know how to, the deer is gone and they have scared it away, how to get this deer back. They don't know how to do it. So it's enough with them having to deal with their own scared emotions. Dealing with your scared emotions, it feels like there's too advanced for them. So I'm not saying that you should, come back even if they never were worthy of your loyalty. It's not that. I'm just explaining from their point of view. So don't take it as advices, what they are saying. But they want a reconciliation. They just don't see how to make that happen, how to make you trust them again. And also for them to trust you. That's a big issue. So you don't trust them, they don't trust you. They want a reconciliation, but how to build it without intimacy and trust, there's very little hope for that. But they dream about the times that they had with you, and they would want to have it again. It's just that you have become like a mirage, like an illusion, like someone that's, it's almost like they think you are just in their dreams, that you don't love them anymore. You have moved on, maybe married someone else, have 6 kids and a husband or a wife, and they think that they are living on in the past and on illusions, that their dreams of reconciliation is just stupid. You're just a painting on the wall, basically. You're just a memory. I hear a song, I think you have got it before. I would live and die for you. But I didn't know what to do when you called me baby, something like that. Can you take me high enough? I think it's the name. High enough, maybe just high enough. I will put the song in the description box, so it will probably reveal more about how this person is feeling here. That they feel like they did one little mistake and then you were like just floating away. They probably did a lot of mistakes that you never called them on, and therefore they don't know all the mistakes they did, because you knew that they were touchy-feely. Okay, don't criticize this person. They are going to blow off the handle. So you swallowed a lot of things. Just, okay, I will have to deal with it privately. I can't share this criticism with this person because they will be very rebellic about that. And eventually they said one thing, or they did one thing that would just convinced you that there's no love to be found in this relationship, and you just like this because you wanted something real, something more tangible, something that you could trust, something more committed maybe, or long lasting, or just more stable. And they think you have found it because they think you are worth it. Maybe you're just graciously keeping it a secret from them in their mind. So this is the most likely action that they will do. 6 of Swords. So this is good. This is a person trying to heal themselves, trying to sort out their thoughts, their emotions, how to deal with this. But they're doing it alone, but it's a necessary process to get to know yourself and your own emotions, your own thoughts, and where to go from here. So they might also try to move on from you, of course, leaving the gruesome past behind. But the 6 is still connected to the Lover's card, so they love you and they want a new chance with you, but they are also logically, they think that this is an illusion, and they need to move on. And then we have a 4 of Wands, so it's hard to move on if you love someone. So I'm hearing another song, If You Love Someone, actually. It came with a melody. When I say something and it comes with a melody, it's usually a song. If you love someone, you open up your heart. So I'm writing some clues, so I'll find the song. So they feel that maybe they didn't do this, and this is like an epiphany that they should have showed you more intensely. Instead of just you ghosting them here a little bit, they should have shown you more intensely what you meant to them, so you just didn't like wither away like this. And here they are with this knowledge but no sight of you, is what I'm feeling here. They want to reconcile. They still feel the strong bond between you two, and it's like they were knocking a little bit too aggressively on your relationship, and then you just went out the door. So they were protecting themselves like a little bit too dramatically, or they did something to show you where their boundaries were at, and that they were, you know, standing up for their inner child. You were not to rule them or force them to say certain things or show certain things, or they wouldn't agree with that, or whatever it was, and then you were out the door, and they are still in the relationship. They don't feel like it ever ended. It's just that you are not there anymore, and that makes them confused. But they're very passionate about this still, very much like having this glow for you, and you know, the dream of this together with you here, to have this stable thing with you, the castle there. But they think that this is an illusion. It's just a mirage. It's not for real. It's just the divine, you know, making them jump through hoops for a dream, an impossible dream, something that's not real, because you are gone, they are here. They haven't seen like any sign that you would want to reconcile, and they think that they just live on hopes and dreams here. 9 of Wands, 9 of Cups. This could go a little bit either way, but I think they would try to make a connection with you and tell you how much they need you, but it's a little bit selfish. It's like if they can't have you, then they will take someone else. There's a funny Swedish song. It's really like, it's Finnish people singing on Finnish and Swedish. And if I can't have you, I will just go and take someone else. So they sing like this, like, oh, I'm really pretty, I'm really strong, I'm really this, I'm really that. If you don't want me, you're crazy. But if you think that I'm fat and ugly, I will just go and take someone else. So that's what I'm feeling here. It's a funny song. I will put it, maybe you will enjoy it, even if you can't know the language. So, funny. But it's not so funny maybe for you, because it will be hard to trust this energy. But you need to realize that this person is like this, because they don't think that this is for real. So they might make a half-hearted attempt to get in connection with you, and to see if it was just a dream. If it's just a dream, you will say, go to hell, I don't want to talk with you ever again, or thank you for reaching out, but we should not have contact. And then they will, okay, so I will find someone else. But they might come and make one attempt to see how interested you are, or if you have moved on. And if you have, they will put all their effort into moving on too. So that's what I'm seeing. It's like the last attempt here. And in other case, they feel like I need to be sane enough to realize what's good for me, and I need to put my effort into my future instead of living in my past and dwelling on my past. So they feel like I need to get a grip. I need to get, life together. I can't just sit and dream. I never wanted to hurt you. And that's actually true. They were just like overly protective of their own a little bit sad inside. They were like reacting too dramatic to small triggers because they had put their boundaries so high so that they wouldn't let anyone hurt them again. And but they really didn't want to hurt you. They just wanted to protect themselves. Everything reminds me of you. So they are missing you a lot, and they would want you back in their life. They say we have all the time in the world, but I definitely feel like they are referring to, coming lives, because if they can't have you, they will say, okay, maybe next life. That's what I'm feeling here. I was scared of being used, because that's what they are used to with this 8 of Swords here. And that's why they have put so strong protection on each side here, so that they won't be used, that they won't be, criticized and bullied and pushed down. And so maybe they used you instead, because this was how you were ending up feeling. Like, okay, so now I'm being used, so I'm just going away here. So what do they see? Can we clarify this Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands kind of thingy here? I was in my own head. We are a bad match. I'm scared of showing vulnerability. I can't love you in the way you deserve right now. So they are telling us that they are a lot in their own head right now, and they're trying to be very logic about this. So even if they love you a lot and they want to give you, like they want to give the relationship a chance, they're also trying to kind of convince themselves that it won't happen. We are a bad match. It's something, it didn't work out here, so why would it work out in the future? They are going to be very scared to show vulnerability, so they're just going to take it like this. And if they don't immediately get like reassurance and a connection, they will make a run for it, because they don't want to show vulnerability. And this might be their soul, what their soul saying, I can't love you in the way you deserve right now. Maybe this person is just frankly too immature for you, and you actually need to find this 10 of Pentacles person that can give a little bit more stability, because you are not the one triggering their reaction. They live in their own head where they are being triggered without you really triggering them. You just try to be very gracious. You just try to be very considerate, and they're still getting triggered, and that's because they are in their own head. So simply I feel that they are not worthy of you at this point, that they can't realize your refinement or your delicacy or how considerate you are. They don't know half of what you are holding in, what you're not telling them, what you're not sharing about how it is to be coupled up with them, or be a friend to them, or working together with them, or being a family member to them. So I definitely feel like you would need someone that's more stable, and someone that's that can be like more mature and more grown up. And if you would say yes to this person, they would overreact to things in their mind also in the future, and you would not get the love that you deserve. Love yourself first is what the divine is saying about this. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Flirt and forgiving and learning. So I think you should try to find someone else, someone more worthy. Flirt and show that you're open for business, and kind of forgive this person for what has been. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. I'm not saying that this person is a lost cause. I'm just saying that they might need someone that would actually put up a battle towards them, like someone that would call them out on their thing, and they could have the conflict and the clashes and the drama, and they would learn from this, because that person would put strong boundaries when they were in their own head. And with you, maybe you are a bad match because they come out all dramatic, and you are just trying to calm them down, and maybe they are not learning so much from this, and they are just being kept in their old reactivity because they are not being called out on their behavior. You don't tell them, you don't communicate when things are wrong, so they can't maybe learn from you properly. And here we can see they wanted to learn from you, like you are the log that's burning, and by them being close to you, they could learn this refinement. But if you are not offering tough love, they can't learn from you. And I'm not saying that you are bad because of that. I'm just saying that maybe you are a bad match, okay? Cupid arrow strikes. So there's definitely love here, but it's like they're saying maybe this is all an illusion. Maybe you're not good for each other. They need someone that's as bitchy as the person that wounded them in the beginning, but someone that's loving and fair. So they will not take their crap, and they will call them out on it, and they will put things straight, and the person will be, be learning a lot, and realize when they are seeing ghosts, and when